Hello, hello, hello. We are back for another episode of Project Love. I know you're probably wondering why I'm not behind the scenes like I normally am, because I am behind the scenes queen, but we're shaking it up today. And we have our wonderful guest with us today, Kristen. Hey,
Hello.
how are you today?
I'm very excited.
I am excited too. Today's topic is one of my favorites. We're going to be talking about social media, perception, the wonderful lies that it likes to, you know,
Mhm.
put in our brains as we're trying to grow and be great. So I just want to start out by kind of asking, you work with social media often. I'm sure you're on it all the time, like I am and everyone else. So, kind of, what is your perception about it?
I do think it's a great tool for communication and keeping in touch with people, but at the same time, it's also very easy to be caught up in a lot of other people's lives and what, they're doing and like should I be doing that and just comparing yourself. It's very easy to get caught up in that. And I found myself in that situation a lot. Like, oh, I see all these, you know, Instagram influencers and all these things, and they're living on the beaches and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh gosh, I'm still, just graduating college and
Sitting here
not
in my
even anywhere
room.
close to that. Yeah, in my room. Like, it's easy to get caught up in that, but I think it has its faults and it has also its pros.
What do you think right now, especially when we have a lot of growing girls that are starting to speak up more about, what they're looking for, what beauty is defined to them, even the things that they feel like they've learned across. What do you think might be the biggest concern right now with social media and the growing upcoming generation?
I think it's a lot of everyone expects you to look a certain way, and no one even looks the certain way that they want you to be. It's all filters and face apps and all this kind of stuff, and I think it's everybody wanting to look one way and you look the opposite way, and so you don't feel beautiful if you don't look that way, and it's just a very dangerous slope that you can find yourself falling down. And I think that's definitely the biggest concern that I have, especially because I'm sure everybody does it. It's just nerve wracking because you want to be beautiful, but everybody's beautiful. So,
Yeah, I feel that way all the time. I'm not
mhm.
the biggest makeup person, and I'm not gonna lie, I will try. I will try. I'll get out there, my mascara, my eyeliner, lip. I got you. I got you. But when it comes to trying to do foundation,
Mhm.
eyeshadow, that's not my thing. My sisters and them
Yeah,
have that together, but I'm with you on every time I get on there, I'm just like,
yeah,
natural people matter too.
yeah, exactly. I can do the basics. It's just everything else you see like on TikTok and all that stuff. I'm like, how do they go do all that kind of makeup? I can't do that.
Who's gonna wake up in time? I think one
Mhm.
girl, when I asked her, I was just like, come on, I'm gonna take a page, take notes where I can. How long does it take you? And she wasn't the only person to give this response, but I've gotten at least an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Oh yeah.
And pairing that with an already slightly procrastinator, I'm not gonna wake up in enough time to sit there
Nope.
and do all of that.
Nope, me either. My sleep is like my sanctuary. I will refuse to wake up 2 hours earlier than what I need to.
I think I'm right there with you.
I get my 30 minutes that I need, and then I'm good. Alright, that's it.
That's definitely it. So let's move away from some negativity. What are some positive things that you've been seeing on Instagram and even Facebook, TikTok? I mean, really all the social
Mhm.
platforms. But I think there's a wave of some body positivity, in my
Oh,
opinion. So, what about you? What do you think is
yeah.
out there?
I definitely think it's getting back on the more body positivity, like, side of things, and even, like, any kind of, opinion that's held worldwide. It's so easy to spread these and spread, like, unknown, like, cases of things or, just anything that would be so hard to spread naturally, you can do it yourself. I'm from Florida and I hear news from Texas or California, all these kind of things all the time, or I see stories of people that I wouldn't see before, just because we're all connected through these different apps. So it's definitely like one huge network, and you can reach anybody anywhere and hear anything from anywhere, and I think that's great because it's not just one big side of things. It's everybody all coming together.
Is there any influencers or celebrities that you see often out that you find yourself kind of resonating with them a lot more?
I don't really know. I mean, there's of course the ones that you follow all the time just because their lives are like fascinating, like just like how you go to live in all these different countries at one time. But I wouldn't say that resonates with me. um, I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I might have to come back to that one.
Hey, it's totally all right. I just wanted to check and see. I know I'm
Mhm.
not as in touch as to all the influencers that are out there just because it's so easy to get wrapped up.
Yeah.
But I would say today I thought it was funny, especially because we're talking about it. But Lizzo came out and she gave a
Mhm.
comment. Someone said, "Okay, Lizzo," in the comments as an insult. And she was basically like, excuse me, I get immaculate, we know what, and it's supposed to be a compliment. So basically check them. And I found that so wonderful because it's like people get that often. Like
Mhm.
they'll look in their comments, whether or not they're a big celebrity or they're just a regular person in high school, even sometimes. And I thought it was kind of cool that she's just showing that, hey, you can get out there and let them know that I'm my own flower and I'll grow the way I want to. And there's nothing you can do about
Right.
it. So,
I do love Lizzo. She's great. She's
yeah,
definitely one of my favorites. Think her TikToks are so great and so funny. They come up my pages all the time.
I think I agree with that as well. I think we're going to use this time to go ahead and take just a small, quick break. We're going to go ahead and get some drink of water, get ourselves together, and then we will join back shortly. All right, and we're back from commercial break. Thank you for tuning in, staying with us. We are here with our guest, Kristen, and we are talking about social media and perceptions, the good, the bad, the things that we're dealing with on a daily basis. One thing that I feel like we should talk about is the growing apps and ability for filters, changing who you are. What's the deal with that? Like, what's the deal?
Yeah. I think it all just comes down to trying to look like the standard of beauty that, a lot of people are pushing. And I think of recently it's kind of gone the other way. Like I see so many beauty brands and so many like even modeling agencies kind of accepting everybody however you come, and it's gotten a lot better, but I still definitely see, all these celebrities and influencers and all these things, it definitely has one kind of standard look. And everyone's just kind of trying to achieve that, even though they may not even achieve it themselves. So it's just like an impossible merry-go-round of who's, going to have
Yeah,
the
like
best
who else
filters
do?
on.
Where's
Yeah,
individuality at that point? It's like
right.
we're all gonna be looking like Jessica Rabbits out here.
Mm-hmm. We're all getting lost in the
After a
mix
while.
of these filters. Yeah.
It's just it's wild, honestly. I mean,
Mhm.
we celebrate technology all the time and we're innovative. And I think it's so great surpassing the things that we're achieving. But I think if we can get beauty on just a little bit quicker, I think that would be nice. I think the wonderful thing also, and you could give me your opinion as well as on this. I think having friends probably help keep us the most grounded and help remind us that we are beautiful. I'm not sure what your friends do, but my friends definitely roast me till the end of time. But they definitely find time to let me know. Like if they really truly saw me stressing about makeup or something before we're going out, they're just like, "Girl, you're all right." Like,
Definitely.
I
Yeah, my
think
friends are like, Kristen, relax. Like everything's fine, you know? Like you're beautiful. And I'm like, but like all these other girls, and they're like, but who? These girls in Australia that you'll never actually see in your real life, like whatever. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. And I can't even lie, like got myself into some like have like, oh, like I have a little blemish here. Let me just get rid of that in my pictures, you know. And they're like, Kristen, come on. You're not even gonna see it in the real picture. And I'm like, I know. And it's
like,
hard. It's very easy to fall into the trap. And then they have to like bring me back, like, Kristen, what are you doing? Like Kylie Jenner over there.
look, she's definitely guilty. Okay,
Oh yeah.
as much as the next one, love me some Kylie, but yeah, she started it.
Yep.
She started it.
Blame them.
I definitely think so. So yay for friends.
I know. Thank
I'll say
God.
yay for friends for sure. Well, I think we'll go ahead and wrap up this episode of Project Love. I think they have the gist about social media. Stay away from the perceptions. Y'all are all beautiful. If you haven't heard it, you've heard it from me. Everyone at AML will tell you, including our wonderful Kristen as well. I bet you didn't know that she was a part of AML, didn't you?
Surprise!
So I definitely want everyone to keep that in your brain. I am beautiful. Wake up, say it. I don't even care if you don't think about it. Say it anyways because it's true. So thank you, Kristen, for coming on with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Yay. And then we will check back with everyone. Like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for joining us.
See ya.
Bye.
Hi, my name's Asia. Beauty to me is described as feeling confident in yourself and loving something that you do, such as if it's putting on makeup or going out to exercise. And beauty is perceived on social media as having a nice body or putting on makeup and looking beautiful and things like that. But I perceive beauty as something totally different. Being confident in yourself again. And a beauty routine that makes me feel beautiful would have to be my skincare routine. Washing my face in the morning, everything like that makes me feel confident.
Beauty to me is someone that is confident, that has a good spirit. When someone walks in a room, it's just like their spirit just makes you happy. Social media, I wouldn't say it wouldn't affect my perception or anything, because I go back to the old saying, as everything that glitter isn't gold.
So beauty means to me, beauty to me is comfort. Like if you are comfortable and you know you still look fly, even if you go to the store in some sweats and a baggy shirt and you're like, man, I look good, I don't care, it don't matter what I got on. Beauty is your personality. Beauty is like your vibe, your energy. Like it don't matter what clothes you got on, it don't matter what your hair looks like. If you go to a place and you know I'm the ish, I'm the best at this, and when I walk into the room, everybody don't look at me no matter what I have on, that's beauty to me. Just confidence, exuding just that zhuzh, that's beauty to me. I do feel like social media has kind of skewed beauty in a way, but not really more than magazines or TV ever did, because it's kind of the same overcycled thing like we have on social media, just skinny European features. It's kind of how it's always been. I think social media just maybe over amplified that even more than it already was. But I say on the flip side of that, social media also allowed people who are not conventionally attractive, or whatever you want to call it. I believe that has allowed them to showcase their beauty, where in the past, you might not see somebody who is not conventionally attractive on TV or in a magazine. But now on social media, we see everybody of every kind of body type and every kind of skin tone and everything in the world. Now we can see that on social media, and you can know no matter what you look like, you're beautiful. So I wear a head wrap daily, like almost every day, except for when I'm in my house, just for spiritual purposes. I'm not Muslim. I just like to have my head covered because it protects my crown. And so what I do is I take this little. Now I got these off. I got a four pack of these off of Amazon in various colors for maybe like $15. Not very expensive. It probably was cheaper than that, honestly. So I just spread it out, and then I put it on me kind of like a ghost, and then I go like that, and then I proceed to flip it under, just so you can like have that little peak. And then this is good if you have like colored hair, which I used to, but I don't anymore. So just like color it, and then tuck it behind. Check the earrings, okay. And then I just kind of bunch it up like 2 pigtails, and then I tie it in a knot. So like you're gonna take it like, okay, so this is crossed behind me. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's crossed right here like this. And then I just take it like a knot, like you're gonna tie it to the shoes. And then I just squeeze it like that. So so now you have like these 2 like pigtail pieces. You want to make sure that your pieces are this like kind of similar length. This side's actually shorter than this side, but for the demonstration, I think it'll be okay. So then I twist it. So you're gonna have like a not Goldilocks, what's her name? Pippi Longstocking thing kind of going on, where you like twist it, and then so the knot that we made back here, I'm going to wrap it, and then that's where you take your other pigtail and you pull it like that. Okay, so you have this side, and then you just wrap it again, like so, and then you take the little tail that's out, and then you just tuck it. Boop, tuck, and then you take the other side, twist it, twist it, twist it, twist it, twist it. Twist it, twist it, twist it. And then you take it, and then you wrap it on the other side. And then you just wrap it all the way around. Wrap it, and then you just tuck it. And then I just kind of, ouch. I just kind of pull it to where it's adjusted on my head however I want it. And then you're left with this. And mind you, I don't really know what it looks like in the back. I'm going to be honest with you. But it feels secure and it feels cute in the back. And this is how I wear my head wraps daily, just depending on what I'm wearing, depending on what I'm doing, what color I wear. So yeah.
Hey, I'm Dawn. I'm from Texas. I'm an educator.
And I'm Tanya. I am a master stylist and a salon director at BioAveda Salon here in Lawrenceville, Georgia.
Yes. Okay, ladies, thanks for coming and participating today. I want to ask you guys, what is beauty to you?
Beauty to me, well, something that aesthetically pleasing. I went on and did some Google search about what beauty is, and it's something that is aesthetically pleasing by form, by color, by shape, and that kind of wraps up what beauty is. I think a lot of people, because they're looking at the outside of a person.
Beauty for me is, I can say that for the industry, that's what everybody wants to say, but beauty for me is something that just feels good. It's just like energy that make you feel like on your worst day, you are that girl. Nobody can tell you anything that day. And the beauty to me is, it's that moment when you realize that you didn't need anybody else to tell you that. You saw it yourself.
Okay. You guys,
think that social media plays a part in how people view beauty?
Definitely so. I think so. Even from the beginning, I think from the beginning of time, people have always looked at whatever their social media was at the time, and magazines was our time because we grew up in the '80s and stuff, and
videos.
Videos, and so you're looking at those particular girls, and you're like, oh, they're beautiful. They're beautiful enough to get on the video. They're lucky or whatever, and slim bodies, long hair, fantastic makeup.
Exactly. A lot of people that didn't necessarily look like you either, so you didn't have anything to go by to say what is beautiful. And so, except for what people tell you what beautiful is. And so, it influenced a lot of people. A lot of people sit in my chair and they bring pictures of things that are, it's just nothing like them. And I'm like, why don't you find something that's more you? And so, and I want them to always look at that. That's great, but that's not something that's real.
You know, when you say that, look for something that's you. I think that's what most people struggle with, is finding what's you. You don't know what's you anyway. We're looking at everything outside of us, and we're like, ooh, I like that, I like that, I like that. But you don't know what you. And I think beauty for me has changed over the decades. Like in my 20s, it was lip gloss, mascara, and out the door, and I'm fine, I'm cool. I was confident with that. I wanted to get my nose done. I want my nose just like that, little cute nose. And you know what? I look at myself now, and I'm in my 50s now, and I'm pretty comfortable with me. I'm old. Yes. And I look at it, and I'm like, you know, I'm kind of cute now. You know, I like
Being
me.
cute.
Well, I didn't know that.
Right.
Because I've been looking at other things, or people have been telling you, and people in the country don't mind telling you, ooh, back up from the table, you got a fat there, you know.
Yeah, they will.
Or you're not wearing enough makeup, or you're wearing too much makeup, or whatever. So you have to get to a point where you're just comfortable with you and what you do.
Always. Always. Because they're going to
Hey.
This is just an ode to the artist.
We're gonna poetry slam this. All right. Some of the men think we freak this like we do, but they don't.
Make your check, come at their neck. Oh, respect us. No, they won't.
Oh,
boy, don't even try to touch this. Boy, this beat is crazy.
thank you, ladies.
At first I was afraid. I was petrified.
Yeah.
Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. Yeah. But then I slept so many nights thinking how you did me wrong. But I was she's just a girl, but she's on fire. Out of the fantasy. She's living in the it's on fire.